Good morning. Welcome, Carolyn Russin, professional life coach, here joining you again from the beautiful shores of Lake Huron. It's rather rough and windy today, so I can't do it from outside. So, sorry, I'm not good with it. There you go. There you can see the waves actually look much bigger than what you're seeing there. But otherwise, beautiful day, nice to escape. We decided to create a long weekend this weekend. So that's one of the advantages of when your kids get older, that we know that they're fine at home and we can be up here at the cottage. Hey, Jane. So I hope you're having a fabulous Monday. Wanted to talk to you today about anxiety. I know anxiety can be just crippling for so many people. And there's lots of different reasons for it. Of course, we talk about, the difference between depression and anxiety, and depression being not being able to let go of the past and what's gone on, and anxiety is the fear of the future and what's to come and the unknown and all of that. Hi, Kelly. So today what I want to do is we're going to talk about a few different things, but I actually want to give you a really specific, tangible strategy that you can take away with you and use right away. So it's something that I'm going to teach you in a couple of minutes, and we're going to do it right here, right live. It's really easy and it's quick. But it's also looking at what's the cause of your anxiety? What's the root cause? So not the situation. Hi, Anne. I'm not looking at what has to happen for you to feel anxious, but actually looking at the root cause. And that's something that I work with my clients all the time. And, you've heard me talk a lot before about timeline therapy and dumping all the crap that you're carrying around with you. That is a big helper in all of this. And then looking at the different patterns, the different parts of you. So the things that, you've got a part of you, hi Christina, that's been your driving force all your life, ever since you were a little child. And that's how you got the love and attention from your parents. And not a reflection of their parenting skills at all. That's not what I mean. But that's something that you learn, but it's at a subconscious level. So you never think of revisiting that to see whether, is that still serving me or not? And what's also happening is you have so many other parts of you that have been shoved down for decades because you were told at an early age, either by your parents, your teachers, maybe yourself, that those parts weren't valuable. So they've been shoved down. Those are often the parts that can help so that you are not feeling anxious. Because if that driving force is out of control, you're going to feel anxious for sure. So if that's something that you're interested in looking at, doing a really serious dive and making some very serious changes in your life, type me below and we can set up a free call. No problem. Hi, Trina. But that's how you get to the root of what's going on. What I'm going to teach you today, the strategy I'm going to teach you today, is one of those instant, can help in the moment when you're feeling anxious. It won't get to the root of the problem, but it's a great strategy to have. So for example, it's something that this is something I teach my paid clients for. So this is a little freebie I'm throwing out there. Hi, Susie. You can use it in various situations. I get my clients to practice this all the time, but you can use it in situations where you're just, feeling that anxiety in your gut and just not feeling great, to the extreme opposite of I use this on someone who I stumbled across in a public facility who was basically in the middle of a panic attack. And I did this with them in a very forceful way. I knew them, but it was just what I'm going to teach you in a minute. I did with them just boom, 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 boom. And within 30 seconds, they went from crying, sobbing, out of control, couldn't catch their breath, to calm. No more crying. Their breathing was calm, just like that. So that's what I can teach you. Give me a thumbs up if you're thinking, hey, that's for me. I want to hear about this. So give me a thumbs up below if that's something you want to hear. But meanwhile, if you want to know about how to get to the root of this, how to permanently change that, that's where we need to have a call. So type yes below if that's something you're interested in, learning more about making some permanent changes in your life. So, okay, here we go. This is what I need to teach you right now, the strategy. The strategy is called learning state, okay? And you can do it wherever you are right now. And I want you to do this with me right now. Sitting where you are or standing, don't move your head. Keep your head in the same position you're in. Some of you may be tempted, as I'm doing this, to put your head up. I want you to keep your head still facing forward, okay? Facing forward with your eyes moving only. I want you to look up and find a spot on the wall or ceiling ahead of you, whatever is most appropriate for where you are, so that you feel a strain in your eyes. You feel the muscles kind of pulling a bit, not killing yourself, but you definitely feel a pull in those muscles. So right now I want you to, don't move your head, remember, but with your eyes, look up and find a spot on the wall or ceiling in front of you that you can focus on. And once you find that spot, keep staring at that spot. So don't be looking at me now. Look up at that spot. Keep staring at that spot. And as you're staring at that spot, I want you to take in a really good, deep belly breath all the way down to your belly. That's it. Nice big breath, and then release it out. Still staring at that spot. Keep staring at that spot, feeling that muscle strain in your eyes. Taking another good deep breath. That's it. And as you keep staring at that spot, if it hasn't happened already, it's going to start to get blurry or fuzzy. And keep staring at that spot. Taking another good deep breath. And as that spot gets kind of blurry or fuzzy, you're going to also notice that your peripheral vision is opening up on either side. That's it. And I want you to take one more good deep breath. And exhale. Okay, now you can relax, bring your eyes back down. And I must say, this is a little strange, me doing this when I don't get the feedback from my client to know where they're at. But assuming you got to those places, give me a thumbs up if you feel more relaxed now. If that just helped kind of bring that anxiety down. And maybe you weren't that anxious coming onto this Facebook Live. But give me a thumbs up if you're like, wow, yeah, I noticed a difference. The reason why is two things. First of all, there's a connection between, when you raise your eyes like that, there's a neurological connection, which is why it's used in hypnotherapy. You attach that to having a few good deep breaths, that's what helps bring your anxiety down. Again, this is not a cure. This is not getting to the root cause, but it's a strategy that you can use in the moment when you're feeling really anxious. So what I always tell my clients to do when I teach them this is to practice this. Because the more you practice, the more effective it becomes and the faster you are at doing it. So I know it didn't take long. It took us probably all of a minute. But I know if I'm ever in a spot where I'm feeling anxious, I can do this, and within 10 seconds, boom, I notice a huge difference. So practice it, and you'll notice that it will become a lot more powerful for you as well. And if you want to do, let's get to the root of what's causing your anxiety. Type me below. Absolutely, we can set up a free call and talk about what that would look like for you. And meanwhile, practice learning state. So hopefully this has been really helpful for you. Have a wonderful day. And if you're watching this on the replay, type replay below. Anyway, hope this has helped. Take care.